Hi folks, this is Sami from Ensiferum and I'm here in Bloodstock. Weather is nice, drinks are cold and heavy metal is fucking loud. Well, Ensiferum is definitely a live band for me, so you can expect a really energetic show, but it also, you know, we have a lot of interaction with fans and they also give us a lot of energy, so if the crowd goes wild, then we get wild, and on the other hand, if you're not wild on, you know, the crowd, then we just have to work 150%. So no matter what situation, you're gonna have a really ass-kicking show. Even though when we write music, we don't think about okay, can we make this happen live? But so far, everything we made in the studio is doable live, and especially in the last album, we cut down the amount of tracks a lot. So there are parts where it's only like 2 guitars, bass and drums and vocals. Well, somebody said less is more, and that's what happened with One Man Army. Like a few albums ago, we ended up having maybe like 1,000 tracks. In some part, it was crazy, and it's kind of sad because you're missing all the details. And the previous album, we cut down the amount of tracks, and it was still lacking kind of the energy. And for this album, we wanted to sound like a really tight-played live album, and that meant, you know, cutting down the tracks more, so that you can actually hear and feel the guitar and really, you know, dynamic drums. And yes, and that's also why we use a lot of analog equipment to make the best album of 2015. But I think it's only natural that the culture where you have been, you know, grown up, it can be heard from your music. I think it's only natural. I think it's a really natural part of our music. So even though if we try not to have like Finnish or Scandinavian folk music influences in our music, it will be really difficult. So I guess that's anyway one of the cornerstone of our music, to have the melodic folk music and the power of metal. Not any 2 songs are alike, so I don't know, listen to the whole album and I'm sure you'll find something that you like.